Great fishing is not that far away. Welcome to Illinois Outdoors with Don Dziedzina.
Well, we did a little bit of stripe fishing this morning and caught a few, and now we're going to take a long line troll for crappie. This is something we started doing a couple seasons ago, and what we do is we have rods of various lengths out the side of the boat, then some out the back, and we troll crankbaits, and we troll between 1 to 1.8 miles per hour, and we use different size crankbaits to get different depths. And what we do is we look on the high definition electronics and we find the fish, and then we troll through them, and hopefully we'll catch them. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going ahead and putting the rod holder back in place, and very shortly we'll have a rod here that'll be a 16 and a 14 and a 12 foot rod sticking out. Then we'll have a dropper rod on either side, which is on a 5-ounce weight with a small leader on to attach to a crankbait. Then we're going to have 4 regular rods out the back. So we got several rods going at one time, several different lengths. Hopefully we'll catch something. We'll see.
All right, here's what we're doing today. We're going to do some crankbait. We're going to pull some crankbaits for crappie. We use these Okuma Magda Pros. They're an excellent line counter. We reset it to 0. We're going to be pulling crankbaits. We're using a lot of spros. Just got to undo that. We're going to hang it out the side, and we're going to put this one back somewhere between 80 and 120 feet. I've gone up to 150 feet in the past, but lately it's been about 80 foot has been what we've been catching most of our crappies on. Okay, the outside pole is going to be a 16-foot rod, and we got to keep it away from the boat because we're going to have the other rods in the rear. We're going to put a 16, and the next one in the middle holder is going to be a 12-foot rod. It keeps them separated. And then we're going to put our dropper rod. Randy had explained that earlier with the weight on it. And that's just going to go straight down. It's a 7-foot rod, and we're going to put that basically straight down. All right, this is our dropper rod. We put a crankbait on here, about a 4-foot leader to a 5-ounce weight. And we're just going to drop that down. You want to let out about 10 to 15 feet because we want to pull these down about 14 feet, and that'll trail behind the boat or the side of the boat just for a bit. What we're doing is we're averaging about 1.8 miles an hour. We're traveling along on this ledge, and we'll be going up and down all those points, and the fish are going to be sitting somewhere on that edge of that ledge. And when we find what depth they're hitting at, we'll move a lot of our crankbaits to that depth, so we can keep catching them. Because those crappies tend to school at the same level in the water, up off the bottom.
Yeah, let me get over on your side there. There we go.
Trolling for crappies on Kentucky Lake. This is something that's a little bit different. I've never done this before. But I'll tell you what, this is going to be definitely interesting. Oh, look at the size of the mouth on this.
Pretty good little fish here, Rich.
Yeah, when they get on their side like that, you want to just ski them in on their sides.
Roger's going to eat good tonight. He's going to eat Saving Private Ryan. There's nothing wrong with a double, Don.
Oh, look at this.
Nothing wrong with a double.
Watch the other one. We're looking for the triple.
We just had one hit on the outside there. Watch it. Watch it. Watch that. Yeah, they're suspended. That's why I wanted to come over here on this side.
Roger with Lake Barkley. Or,
Kentucky. We're on Kentucky now.
I know that.
Yeah.
I'll start all over again with that. Roger with a little help from his friends. Look at that. You either get them inside the net or you just hook them up. That's a crappie. That's a Kentucky, and that's a pretty much a typical size crappie for Kentucky Lake.
Well, I'd say that's probably a little smaller than average, but hey, it's a keeper nonetheless.
Well, you can see by the size of it, you know, this guy's a good,
That's a good
10,
12.
11, 12
12
inches.
inch fish.
And look at the side of the crankbait, a pink crankbait.
Yeah.
So
They love that pink crankbait. That's
Yeah.
been, that and black have been our best colors here.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna get ourselves another one. Get a 3 or 4 or 5 of those guys, and we got a good meal going for us.
I knew you were thinking about that the whole time you were reeling that in. That fish hitting that grease, right?
Well, with that fish taking the bait probably somewhere around 40 or 50 feet behind the boat, I guess that meant that great fishing is not that far away. Boy, did I ever hear that before?
Oh boy, you're smooth.
He's going to go across all the lines. Ooh,
What do you
looks like a,
Cat, isn't it?
is it? Yeah, I think
Big
so. He's
catfish.
rolling.
Oh, look at him rolling.
Okay, looks like we got Mr. Whiskers.
This is
And I guess
some good eating right here.
Yep.
I'm guessing that Kentucky Lake is also pretty much well known for catching putting up some nice catfish.
Oh yeah.
Now I was thinking that when we were coming down here, being as it's kind of like toward the tail end of July, I thought there might be good possibility we might be coming up here with fishing with someone for catfish.
Well, that's one of the great things about fishing out of the pontoon, you know, and fishing like this, because it's definitely a multi-species day, for sure. Oh yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't think that catfish will take a crankbait, but they surely will.
Coming in backwards.
I'm just gonna guess. I'm not gonna guess.
Well, when they roll, they just keep on rolling.
He's got himself all tangled up in the line and stuff. Now this one came in the right.
Oh yeah, that's a blue right there, isn't it, Rich?
You know, you can see how he's been rolling. Take a look at this line.
Oh yeah,
Look at all the
that's a good
slime
eater
on the
right
fishing
there,
line
boys.
there.
You can see where the line actually cut his skin on the outside from rolling.
Now, I am farthest from an expert on blue cats,
That's
but
a
I'm
blue cat.
thinking it's that if you looked at the bottom fin, it's kind of half squared off a little bit, whereas in the channel cat it would be rounded, and
That's the
they
perfect
really
eating size
they really
right there.
don't look blue, but great fish, great fish.
Hey, we're working on the Grand Slam here.
There you
You
go.
can see, if you look real close here, you can see
Crappie, stripes,
where the lines just
catfish.
kind of took the
Get a
slime
basket
off his skin there.
It is, and you know, just fishing in general on the pontoon is really special, because it caters to people of all fishing levels. I mean, we have people that want to get introduced into fishing that'll come out with us. We have families that want to bring their entire group out, and some people fish, some don't, so they don't have to feel intimidated by the fact that they don't have much fishing experience. People that are physically challenged, we have a lot of folks that are in wheelchairs. When we ordered the boat, we had a door specially made to accommodate a wheelchair. We have removable pedestal seats up front where we can put a wheelchair right there. So really there's no reason for anybody not to have a good time on this. You know, we do stripe fishing, which we've done this morning and caught quite a few. We're trolling for crappie right now. We also bass fish. There's bluegill fish. There's so much you can do on this boat. It's so versatile, and it's very economical to go. You know, we do a lot of trips on it. It's been we stay quite busy on it actually, and it's always a good time for everybody on the boat.
You got Raj?
I got one out here. It's coming.
What do you think?
We got double.
Yeah, he's got a
Got
crappie
a double.
too.
Ooh, nice crappie over there.
There's nothing wrong with a double, John.
Oh, look at this.
Nothing wrong with a double.
Watch it.
We just had one hit on the outside there. Watch
what I was
it.
just
Watch it.
wondering.
Watch that.
20 foot, man.
Yeah, they're suspended. That's why I wanted to come over here on this side.
The little help from his friends. Look at that.
We're going to have to get a picture of you with that one, buddy.
Ooh, oh, Gar.
Yeah.
The Gar out there.
Yep.
Look at everything here.
Hey, Roger, hold that one too.
Look at this.
What we got, a double?
Doubles.
All right.
All right. This one might be another crappie there, Raj.
It is. It's a good one, too.
I'm going to step behind you. A little bit further back, reel him in. We got him on his side, so it's no way that we're going to lose him. Just
Roger's going to eat good tonight.
let him swim. There we go.
He's going to eat good tonight.
There we go. All right. I'll tell you what, these are from really nice crappies that we're seeing here on Kentucky Lake, you know, and basically we're kind of like in a, explain this, we're in something like a mid-lake point that we're going over one point over another one. Take a look at that one.
Right.
Is that great or what?
What we're doing, just like he said, we're looking at the actual ledges out here, and this is where you'll have a massive flat, and you'll have a drain that comes out here, and it's like a gully that empties into the main river. And what we do is we take and we scan these areas with our high definition Lowrance electronics. We find the fish, and then we just simply troll through them. I know that's kind of oversimplification, but that's really exactly what we're doing.
Kentucky State Parks. In Kentucky's western waterland, 200,000 acres of water, 3,000 miles of shoreline. Real big fun. Whether it's baiting a hook or making a hook shot, you're sure to hit the sweet spot. At Kentucky State Parks, visit us online to plan your next trip.
How are we doing, everyone? Welcome back to Illinois Outdoors. I'm Don Dziedzina, and as you know, we're on a destination trip. We're on Kentucky Lake. Right now with me is LaDonna Miller from Kentucky Parks. I'll tell you what, this is one of many parks that you have in the great state of Kentucky, and I'll tell you, this one is a beauty. Tell us a little bit about the Kentucky Park system.
Okay. The great thing about Kentucky State Parks is the diversity that we have in the park system. We have 49 parks all over the state of Kentucky. A lot here in this area are built around lake systems. Some of the ones in the eastern part, definitely in the mountains, and all through central Kentucky. We have recreation parks, resort parks like this one, and then some parks are just historic sites. But these resorts are just phenomenal. Great place to come for a family vacation. And we have a park really to fit any family, any type of budget. You can stay in a 3-bedroom executive cottage, bring your entire crew, cook, enjoy the outdoor recreation. We have little fishing cottages for families that are just starting out or for individuals that just want to trek across the country. Then we have these great resorts, and we have some fabulous campgrounds.
You know, right now we're at Kentucky Dam Village, and right off at the north end of Kentucky Lake. This is actually going to be the place where the Association of Great Lake Outdoor Writers is going to have their fall conference in 2014. This is what a great facility this one is here, and I've seen we've drove down the road this way and that way. And you can turn in here and go to these kind of cottages, there to go to those kind of cottages, and it's pretty much the same at a lot of your parks throughout the state.
A lot of the parks, yes, and great golf courses as well.
Really?
Yes, a lot of outdoor activities, and really one of our mottos is we have a park for that. If you like to paddleboard, canoe, kayak, we have a park for that. If you like to bring the big toys on big lakes, like here at Kentucky Lake, outdoor boating, sailboats, any type of activity, bikes, hiking, we have a park for that.
Well, you know, this segment here is right in the middle of the show. We've already did some great fishing, and we've got more great fishing to come. Someone wants to learn a little bit more about the parks. Give us a website that they can go to, or is there a phone number they can call?
Parks.ky.gov. We'll give you all that information.
And you can get to the phone numbers, you can get everything you need to know and learn about all the different Kentucky State parks. Great. LaDonna, glad that you could be with us. Glad that you invited us to come down here. Glad to be here in Kentucky and enjoy some of this great fishing. Well, thank you, LaDonna. You know what? We're gonna move on a little bit here. We're gonna talk with the park manager, Scott. You know, he's gonna tell us a little bit more about this facility here at Kentucky Dam Village. Okay. Right now we're with Scott, the park manager here at Kentucky Dam State Park. And I'll tell you what, you've got a fantastic facility. This place is just gorgeous.
Isn't it fun? It's the best view in the entire lake. I mean, you come here and eat in our restaurant, you're not going to have a better view.
Well, that's actually, when we're done with this, that's where Roger and I are going.
That's the place. You got to go have a beef steak. We've got probably the best ribeye in the area too.
Tell us a little bit about the state park here and your facility here. For example, if you want to accommodate people, how many rooms do you have with all the cottages, the executive suites, and the rooms here at the lodge?
Yeah, it gets a little complex, but really what it comes down to, we've got about 140, give or take. We've got 70 here in the main lodge that are kind of like hotel type rooms. Then we've got a smaller lodge that's 14 rooms. It's kind of like right there on the edge of our golf course on hole 18. We call it the Village Green. Then if you're looking for your own little accommodation, we've got 1, 2, and 3 bedroom cottages. There's actually 60 of those.
Oh, wow.
60, yeah, that's quite a few. So it can easily be 1,000 people on the park and you'd still get lost because you'd be by yourself.
For someone who wants to really get involved with some of the different types of recreation, okay, we know we got boating. We know we have sailboats. We've got boat ramps. We've got a marina just down the road a little bit here, and we've got some harbors that you can go into. What other kind of things do you have? You said golf.
We got golf. We got an 18-hole golf course. It's a 72-par course, Perry Maxwell designed. Probably one of the best around in the fact that it's not real hard, but it's not real easy either. It's a nice place to come and just have some fun with your friends if you're out and about and want to get a foursome together.
How about things like maybe horseback riding or anything like that?
Oh yeah, we've got a horseback riding. You can come for a 45-minute tour. It's nice back into the woods along the water's edge. We've got fully programmed events throughout the year. During the middle of winter, we've got an awesome time. If you want to come out and spend about 2 or 3 days, we actually take you out and look for bald eagles. We've got a great eagle weekend.
Oh, that sounds great. The website that people can go to come and learn more about this particular park, could you share that with our viewers?
It's parks.ky.gov, and you look for Kentucky Dam Village.
Kentucky Dam Village, okay. And then as far as lodging and stuff, you can find out all the information to come and stay here?
All the details are right on there. You know, we've also got a campground on the other end of the park, too.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's got water, electric, the whole works, 200 sites right there below the dam.
How about for those that really like the primitive sites? Do you have any of those as well?
We've got a couple of those hanging around too, so if you just want to camp in a tent, you can.
It's got it all.
Yeah, it's the place to be.
That sounds like it's really a fun place to be. We can see boats going out to fish right now. Roger and I have been fishing out this morning and had a great time, and then tomorrow we're going to go out and we're going to do a little bit more fishing, get some more fish. It's just been fantastic. We really enjoy being here, and I want to thank you personally right here in front of all the viewers. That we appreciate the invite to come down here, and thank you very much for having us.
Well, it's great to have you here. You got to hang out for a while. I mean, even if you're not on camera, just hang out.
It is time for that commercial break because, you know what we're going to do that commercial? We're going down to the restaurant. Maybe try one of them ribeyes.
Oh, you got to do it. You got to do it.
We're going to be right back.
Kentucky State Parks. In Kentucky's Western Waterland, 200,000 acres of water, 3,000 miles of shoreline. Real big fun. Whether it's baiting a hook or making a hook shot, you're sure to hit the sweet spot. At Kentucky State Parks, visit us online to plan your next trip.
Yeah, Yeah, you know, that's the thing about these steel shad blade baits. They'll catch a little bit of everything.
You got another bluegill?
Another bluegill.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. How about it? Now
Roger,
that's some good eating.
You are a maniac.
Oh yeah. Look at that. I can almost tum them. Not gonna though. Not bad. Hey, Don.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I had a great time today, you know, and we're at just about at the end of the show here, and what I want to do, I want to start off by saying thank you so much to the Kentucky Parks for inviting us to come down here to Kentucky Lake and enjoy a couple days of fishing, and to the Kentucky Dam Village, you know, for the lodging and the dining. Thank you so much. It was just fantastic. Take a look at the steak that we had last night. It was good. You know, Randy, Rich, thank you so much. You guys are fantastic. We had a great time. We caught bass. We caught
Bluegill.
Bluegill, striper, or what do you call it? Yellow bass, catfish,
Largemouth.
and I am just amazed that I'm glad we got a bunch of crappies to take home. That's what we came here for, to do some trolling for crappies, and you did a great job. Tell me a little bit about Kicking Bass. What are they all about?
Well, we're a full-time fishing guide service here on Kentucky Lake. We offer fishing from a Ranger boat, and we also offer the family pontoon fishing here, which is what we've done today. And you know, we cater to groups, we cater to families. We also cater to those with physical limitations. And Captain Rich runs the pontoon and just does a fantastic job. Also, we teach on the water sonar class on Lowrance products, and that's a very big part of our business.
You know, with the fishing on wheels that you guys started, you know, taking people with some physical disabilities and such, you know, I think your background from back in the Chicagoland area, you kind of helped out with it, didn't you, Rich?
Absolutely.
Yeah, was farming in Bellwood for 20 plus years, and you know, saw a lot of handicapped people, helped a lot of handicapped people, and when I came down here, that's what I wanted to do. I was already licensed before I moved here, and I wanted to cater to handicapped families, stuff like that.
Trip, how did they get in touch with you?
Well, you can go to our website at kicknbass.net. Give us a call, 270-703-6133. Drop us an email. We're always easy to get a hold of.
And if they want to learn a little bit more or even get involved with this fishing on wheels, how do they do that?
Just drop me an email there at the website, and it'll jump right over to Fishing on Wheels. So it's all connected together. It's all one big happy house.
And that website is fishingonwheels.com. You can see it right here on the screen. So I got to say this. I say it at the end of every show. You know, Kentucky Lake in this case is only about 6 hours from the Chicagoland area. Straight up I-57, easy drive, no doubt. And do you know what that means?
You're not too far from fishing.
Not too far from good fishing.
Good fishing.
Good fishing is just...
You get one more try. Okay, you lose.
Good fishing close to here.
What that means is great fishing is not that far away.
Oh, okay.
Until next week, I am Don Dziedzina. You are
Randy Kewins with Kicking Bass Guide Service.
And you are
Rich Bay with Kicking Bass Guide Service.
Just remember, great fishing is not that far away. We'll see you next time.